political activist in the Northern Marianas says the penal summons issued against a former governor, Benigno Fitial, is a positive step towards ending corruption in the US territory. But Glen Hunter says the new governor, ENOS, has a lot of work to do to clean up the Commonwealth and restore people's confidence in their leaders. Mr Hunter organised a number of protests against Mr Fitial and corruption in the territory before the governor was impeached last month. He told Jamie Tahana that Mr Fitial acted illegally and needs to explain himself in a court of law.
He's been impeached and he did resign, which are both positive steps towards dealing with some of the public corruption. But as far as the penal summons, that's being handled now by prosecutors on our side. And there were violations of law while he was in public office. I think that he should still be held accountable. To date, he still has never truthfully addressed any of those concerns. And even after he resigned, he still continued to maintain his innocence.
Has he released any form of statement since he's resigned?
The closest thing to releasing a formal statement that I heard was right after his resignation and prior to his leaving the island, he stopped by a local radio station and gave a quick speech.
And that's all?
And that was it. And the speech basically consisted of him letting the public know that he had resigned for health reasons and that he had done nothing wrong.
Okay, so how much of a role has the new governor, ENOS, had to play in all this?
Yeah, after the governor resigned, the new governor, ENOS, has not really played an active role in any of the criminal proceedings or the penal summons or anything of that nature against any of the officers involved or the former governor. So he's taking a hands-off approach to that just because of his close relationship as his lieutenant governor over the years. What he has been able to do is there were some other criminal charges brought against a former attorney general that was working with the past governor. And he went ahead and he did sign extradition papers for Edward Buckingham.
He was Benigno Fitial's lieutenant governor. How much of a difference will he make to the political situation in the Commonwealth now that he's a governor?
Yeah, that's a good question, and it has yet to be seen. Because of his close relationship with the former governor and because of all the years that they've spent working together, a lot of people are cautious about it, but still trying to be optimistic. The truth of the matter is the first step was removing the former governor from power because of his years of abuse of that power, so that had been achieved. Now everybody in the community is basically watching how he performs. The good thing is the public outcry, the impeachment, all of those things sent a strong message throughout the community and aimed at the government that the people are not only just watching, that they will actually act when and if necessary to fight public corruption. And so I think he's cognizant of the fact that his actions are being watched closely. But the truth is he is making some forward progress on certain fronts. The signing of the extradition, he's also been addressing some of the other concerns. He's asked for performance reviews from all of his cabinet members and from all of the local government departments.
Governor ENOS has only been in power for a few weeks. How much more work does he have to do before he wins the trust of the public?
Our next election is in a couple of years, and he's going to have to work constantly through the next couple of years if he plans on winning back the confidence of the public and maybe even taking a stab at running in the next election. So it's going to be an uphill battle because of his close relationship with the former governor, but so far he's been doing a decent job.
That was a political activist in the Northern Marianas, Glen Hunter, speaking to Jamie Tahana.